Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
And good day, welcome to another episode of JK's Deal Reveal. I hope you're having a great time. And quick shout out to the first couple people who entered early today, Trevor and Francois. I saw you join in early today. Nice to have you here, and everybody else listening in tonight. We have a lot to talk about, but we're going to do it quick as we always do because it's not rocket science. We are going to look at a deal that one of our community members submitted to us for the deal reveal. So thank you, Olivia, for your submission. And we're going to have an extra little giveaway for you at the end of our deal reveal today. Our our courageous leader Janie put together a little video for us, and you don't see her often on the deal reveal, but she found her way, and so you'll want to stick to the end for that. So today we're getting excited because we're going to look at a deal lightning fast. We're going to go see if we can go get that cash flow. And if you're looking at the bottom of the screen right now, you're seeing that we're going to look at a property for $50,000, and it's a duplex. Okay. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a deal, but holy, can you find a duplex in your city? Well, unlikely if you're in Canada. Anyways, so thank you, Olivia, for submitting this deal. And so we're going to start that timer. We're going to go check it out. And I do want to add on the little note here that Olivia is paying attention to these deal reveals because I identified a neighborhood, an opportunity zone that's really going to boom in the next couple of years, the Buckeye Shaker, which currently is a rougher part of Cleveland for sure, but there's a lot of people, a lot of big players who are looking there, and the more we all jump in at the same time, the more it's going to create that boom. And there's still opportunities like this duplex for $50,000, which is on the radar. But that doesn't mean it's a deal. Let's go through the motions and see what we have. So let's begin. The first step on our journey is to go to realtor.com. It's always a good place. It could be Zillow. We want to get a sense of what this thing looks like, feels like, and we see here that it is a 5-2. And so it could be a single family, but it is a duplex, right? The 2 bathrooms in Cleveland on a 5 bedroom multifamily make it a duplex. And we can see from the outside that it's pretty rough. We see that the outside is, old siding. This is going to be a major concern in Cleveland because of the lead-based paint ordinances that are coming out and needing lead remediation or completely treating this or replacing the siding. So, painting a big property like this and doing it right could be probably about 10,000. And residing this completely is definitely a $25,000 job. Up to, the higher end of the quotes could be up to $45,000, depending on what contractor and supply and demand of those teams and those laborers. So that could be a deal killer right there. So the first golden rule of real estate is we want to buy at a discount. So it's one thing to pay 50,000 for it, but if we do have to put in another 50,000 and it's not worth 100,000, we're not buying at a discount. And so that first golden rule of real estate is not satisfied. So just because right from the outside I can see that there's going to be at least, when we renovate properties, we like to think of the long term. So I'm thinking residing this right out the gate. So $25,000 right there just for the siding and exterior. And we don't know about the roof, the foundations, or anything. Let's just take a quick look on the inside to see if it gets any better. Okay. And you see, like, these are hints. Not that it costs a lot to repair a missing piece or broken pieces, but it just indicates the general nature. If that type of upkeep's not done, what else hasn't been done, including the bigger ticket items? So there we go. It's not so bad looking at it from that picture, but not the best for sure. On the inside, that floor is definitely all that needs to get ripped out and replaced. Very, very average condition. The floor, obviously, some paint won't hurt across the board. Looks lived in. So definitely floors, carpet, floor, paint, siding. Nice green bathroom here. Could definitely use an updating. We have tenants who are living in the property pretty hard. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but again, indications of. Just quickly going through here, seeing if we have anything else. They didn't open the panel for us. Okay, 2 hot water tanks, one very, very old. So we basically have to factor that in. That's another 1,500 on the low end. 2,000 is more the average right now to get that replaced. Older furnaces doesn't necessarily mean you have to change them right away. They used to make them a lot better than they do now, but they are older, so I would definitely budget something in there. We do have 2 meters, so it's separately metered. It seems to be a legal compliant duplex, and just general. So yeah, the roof, a little bit of lifting, but it's really hard to tell the condition. So just from what we see here, floors, paint, siding, updating bathrooms, like you are not getting out of this for under $50,000 to put it up real nice. And so if you buy for 50 and you do put in another 50, well, you're in it for 100. How much is this property worth? I love to go on realtor.com because they have this real estimate and look at these values, right? It's not over the 100,000. So based on this data, and this is a very slow appreciating market, it does see if you follow this trend, it might be worth maybe 60,000 right now. Okay. So buying something for 50, even if it's a duplex, but it's only worth 60, 70, you're not buying at a discount. So first golden rule of real estate, not satisfied here. However, I do want to, because people are listening, and I do want to give as much value as possible. Um, we are near that Buckeye expansion, right? We mentioned here, I mentioned in the past, where are we? Shaker Square. Let me just zoom in a little bit more. So this Buckeye Road here, right? From here all the way to here, right? This is the epicenter of what I think is going to be the boom, because a lot of people are investing here, buying up here, developing here, new construction. So there's a lot happening right in proximity to that Shaker Square in Shaker Heights. So we're close, but we're not that close. So right now, I would consider this too far away from that main stretch for the opportunity zone. And I have continued to do my follow-ups, and I'm trying to find to create a system with the deal coordinator of the Greater Cleveland Real Estate Investor Association so that they start feeding us deals directly of properties which do fall in the immediate opportunity zone. So stay posted. So Olivia, you're doing great. I do believe that this area will, in maybe 10 years, be part of the expansion of this area. But if you're looking for maybe a better investment today, I would look closer with less renovations and higher value in general. But that's the first golden rule of real estate, buying at a discount. What about the second one? If we pull up on rental meter, that we have a duplex. So one side is a 2-1 and the other side must be a 3-1. So we see that a 2-1, if after you fix up this 2-bedroom, you'd probably get 850 to 900 if you really do a good job. Like you redo the siding and redo everything, probably put 70,000 in this duplex, you'll probably command rents closer to 900 a month, and that's for the 2-bedroom. So let's just even it out and say 900 per side on this duplex. Just averaging the 2-bedroom and the 3-bedroom together. So 900 on each side, 12 months. We're in Cleveland, taxes are lower, so I'm using the 55% rule here. So about $12,000 a year in net operating income is what you can expect this duplex to kick off. Now, if we're buying it for 50 and we're putting 50 into it, that would mean we're in it for 100,000. and that would make it a 12 cap. Now, a 12 cap is a pretty strong cap rate, all things considered. It helps when you buy a property for $50,000. So tell me, it's been a couple minutes. Is this a deal or no deal? Looks like we're overpaying based on its value, but the cash flow and the cap rate is decent, right? So is this a deal or no deal? This is the real choice, right? Now we have to make a decision to see, are we negotiating? Are we putting an offer in lower than what they're asking, etc.? Because they are asking $50,000, by the way. That's the listing price. All right. Deal or no deal? What do we see? Chime in. There's a lot of you on the call right now. There's no reason to be silent here. Thumbs up, thumbs down. What's happening? What if I told you, let me sweeten the pot. What if I told you that Olivia negotiated this deal and she has an accepted offer for $41,000 on this property now. Now at $41,000, even if you put in 50, right? Now you're in it for 91. So if you're making 11,800 approximately on a 91,000 investment, about a 13 cap. Now, does that sway it enough for you to say it's a deal? Do, do, do. So these are the type of opportunities that you'll come across often in Cleveland in those early developing neighborhoods. Some properties need a lot of work. Now, $50,000-$60,000 of work in Cleveland is a big job. I mean, this is a pretty big job. There we go. We got some thumbs up coming up now. However, we are very close to something that I would call a very, very solid opportunity to continue looking at and exploring. Now, Olivia, she asked for my feedback, and obviously I'm reviewing it here with you now. And ultimately, I told her there's better deals out there for that size of a renovation in this area. And this street, it's a little bit rougher, right? And so there are better deals than this available. However, this is one of the points. So if anybody is interested in this particular deal, well, reach out, info@jksrealestatepartners.com, and we can connect you with Olivia. There is an accepted offer on the table as we speak. So if anybody's interested, it is a real live deal that you can work together on. And it's not a terrible deal from the numbers. It's just, I guess we're used to a certain standard. However, this is one of the big lessons I wanted to bring out of this. I told Olivia, you can probably find a smaller project for very similar returns. And off she went, right? And within an hour, she came back with a property in Euclid, right? Which we may analyze next week when and if she gets it under contract. But look at this one. This one she found like an hour afterwards, off market, a single family home, 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath for $89,000 in Euclid. Beautiful, nice little property. And this type of property, honestly, with these numbers, could work with long-term rentals, can work with short-term rentals, heck, could work with room rentals, because even at $600 a room, right? $600 a room, 4 rooms, right? That's 2,400. Oh, I got excited here. 2,400. I'm getting really excited per month. Okay, 12 months a year. In Euclid, we can use a 50% rule, but suddenly we can get 14,000 net, and I'm being pretty conservative on that. 14,000 net off your $90,000 investment, which let's say it needs a little bit of work, another 10,000 of work. We're at a 14 cap on a single family home in Euclid, which is nowhere near the inner Cleveland type property like the previous one we looked at. And so congratulations, Olivia, not for finding one potential deal, but two, but more importantly, not giving up when the first one doesn't happen to be your diamond deal. Now, I told her, go in there, accept the offer at 41,000, all right? Start your due diligence, and then see if the deal can get even sweeter from there, because it is a lower value property. It'll be a little bit harder to finance. There's a large project, but what if the seller did some creative financing with her? What if she could buy this property with no money down at rates well below what banks are offering right now? Would that change the deal for you? It probably would. And you'll never get to that point if you don't explore the deal through and through. And so that's amazing. I always continue the negotiation all the way till the end because that's where the diamond deals come out. So hopefully you saw some value in this. You're starting to see how it works in the trenches of creating those diamond deals. And so, deal or no deal. And today we analyzed two deals in basically 10 minutes. And hopefully it shows you like the differences. What excites you more? An inner city duplex with a potential of a boom in the next decade, or a more stable single family home with lots of different options, short term, long term, room rentals, you know. So hopefully you're gathering what your strategy wants, what you want your strategy to be, and you're putting in place and you're informing your team members that you're looking for those type of properties in these areas to do this type of strategy so they can start bringing you what you're looking for. So that's our deal reveal for this evening. I think they both have merit. It just depends on the size of project that you're involved in, the strategy at play. So I mentioned at the beginning that there was going to be a little video from Janie, our courageous leader. And so stay tuned, especially for those of you who are considering the All You Can Learn Pass. It's so exciting. We have over 30 programs that are just about ready to go. Well, most of them are ready to go. Our beta ambassadors are testing the systems right now. They're giving us feedback for the final tweaks and the full launch in January. So stay tuned. We're so excited to show this.
Hi everyone, I'm Janie, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what could be your next steps if you so choose. Now, US real estate investing is a very vague topic, but you are interested in it because clearly you've watched the deal reveal. Now, there's a bunch of different directions that I could point you in. However, the one that I want to talk to you about today is the All You Can Learn Pass. Now, it's not called the All You Can Learn Pass for nothing. It literally has every single program we've ever created, and we have so much more in store for you. Programs like how to evaluate deals, where and how to find deals, contracts and agreements, due diligence, financing, asset protection, how to recycle your capital with the BRRRR method, creative financing, literally buying properties with zero to little money out of pocket. And then there's more advanced trainings like the multifamily manifestation, which is how to buy commercial real estate, anything 5 units and above. Master negotiations, how to create win-win-win scenarios and literally come out with very little out of pocket, creating extremely nice situations for you and your buyer and potentially your investor. Short-term rentals, key to castle, which is how to find and fund your Florida or Southern property. Like I said, it's not called the All You Can Learn for nothing. It's really, if you want to invest in US real estate, do it the right way from a solid foundation. You will not regret it. On top of all these programs that are self-led, we are going to be hosting 2 live Q&A trainings every single month. You'll have the chance to ask your questions. If you have anything that is not clear, so you need clarification on certain topics that are based on the trainings, you'll be able to bring that forward. Moreover, you'll be able to add on some coaching, whether that be group coaching or one-on-one coaching. You'd be able to do that. You'll be able to submit your deals to the deal reveal. You may also want to have a more in-depth analysis of a property before you buy it. So have someone of our team actually look at your deal and make sure that you're not buying a lemon. And from now until Christmas, we'd like to give you the opportunity to come in as an All You Can Learn member, and we'll throw in there a 1 mentorship call, so a one-on-one call with myself or Kyle, 45 minutes, so that you can actually break through those barriers, those paralysis analysis, those fears that you have of starting your US investing. So if you're interested in joining the All You Can Learn Pass, you can do so in 2 ways. You can go to the Facebook group. If you're part of the Facebook group, go to the guide section, which is literally just underneath the picture of the group. And you'll see guide, and then in the guide section, you'll be able to see the All You Can Learn Pass, and from there you can just click on it and go ahead and purchase it. Or you can reach out to us, info@jkrealestatepartners.com. And if you're listening to this on Facebook, you can just comment below and one of our team members or myself will actually send you the link. There is a science to this madness, so if you're interested in US real estate, we have laid out everything for you in a blueprint with advanced programs so that you can buy your first or your next property the right way from a solid foundation. Now remember, surround yourself with people that will help and support your vision now for tomorrow, for the lifestyle you deserve. Have a great night, everyone.